Good afternoon and happy Thursday of this third week of Easter. Except outside you wouldn't know it's spring. It's cold, it's damp, it's dreary. So hopefully this is going to bring us beautiful flowers during the month of May. But as you know, we are still within the Easter season. And sometimes the Sundays of Easter have names attached to them. You may recall that on the second Sunday of Easter, we always hear the gospel of Jesus appearing to Thomas, and Thomas wanting proof that Jesus had risen from the dead by touching his hands, touching his feet, and touching his side. And so the second Sunday of Easter is often referred to as Doubting Thomas Sunday. Well, this coming Sunday, the fourth Sunday of Easter, is always referred to as Good Shepherd Sunday, because we always hear one of the stories of the Gospels where Jesus proclaims himself to be the Good Shepherd who takes care of his people all the way to eternity. So as we gather this weekend, it will be Good Shepherd Sunday here at Our Lady of the Valley and at Holy Cross. But also, always on the fourth Sunday of Easter, Good Shepherd Sunday, it is also the day of prayer for vocations, where we pray publicly and privately for vocations to religious life and priesthood in our church. Diocesan clergy, religious order priests, religious order sisters, brothers, deacons, to swell the ranks of vocations in our church. Since the 1970s, vocations are slowly going down, but we need to get them back up again. And I joke with someone, yes, we need more priests in our Diocese of Paterson so I can retire, because we're getting to that point where the priests of my age are thinking about retirement in the next couple of years. So we need more vocations to swell the ranks of the priests, the sisters, the brothers, and the deacons. But also, I think sometimes we forget that married life and single life is also a vocation. Some people are called to those. Some people are called to marriage. Some people are called to be single for their entire life. And so we have to acknowledge them as wonderful vocations too. And I always think that the vocation to married life is the more difficult vocation. It's the harder vocation. As growing up, watching the things that my parents did, and also watching how my late sister and brother-in-law raised their children and got involved in their grandchildren, my nieces and nephews and so forth, how difficult it is to be married. And so I think that is the heart of vocation. So we need to pray for vocations of all aspects of life so that people can discern what it is that God is calling them to. Single life, married life, religious life, priesthood, brotherhood, diaconate, sisterhood, all those things. So this Sunday is the day of prayer for vocations for everyone. Some reminders of things coming up soon. As you know, we've already started the plans for our annual Family Festival, which will be Tuesday, May 14th through Sunday, May 19th. As you know, volunteers are always needed for our festival, so it can be a huge success, as has been the past couple of years. So volunteer forms are available here in church, or you can just contact the parish offices and get the information there. But we need volunteers for every night of the festival, because thousands and thousands of people converge on our campus here at Our Lady of the Valley for our annual festival. We're one of the first ones in the area, and it's always a wonderful time to bring people together for the games, the rides, the foods, and just being in community with one another, catching up with people we might not have seen throughout the winter, but they come here to enjoy themselves during our annual Family Festival. And the 50-50 raffle tickets are already coming back. We're already up to $4,000. And so let's see how high we can get that raffle this year by that drawing on that Sunday, the last day of the festival. It'd be wonderful if we could get it up over $30,000 again. So get those raffle tickets back. If you need more, they'll be available in church on the weekends, or you can just stop over in the parish offices and get them as well. Also coming up next week is a re-registration for faith formation and confirmation classes for the coming year. The registration will take place on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So please check the mailing you receive to check out the times of registrations on those 3 days, the Tuesday, Wednesday, or Saturday. And as always with our faith formation program, catechists are always needed for the different grades, all the way from the beginning all the way through confirmation. I always tell people one of the most important things we do as Roman Catholics is pass on our faith to the generations that come after us. And so it's our responsibility to form our young people in the faith so they can learn and love about their Roman Catholic tradition, our Roman Catholic faith. And so when they become adults, they begin the process of passing it on to the generations that come after them. So those are important things to remember for this coming week: registration, re-registration for faith formation and confirmation. And enjoy the rest of this day, these next couple of days. I'm not sure what the weather on the weekend is going to be, but hopefully it'll be nice as we gather for the fourth Sunday of Easter, Good Shepherd Sunday. Thanks for listening.